Yes, them have the heart of a pagan. The children have the heart of a lion, I know. Evil a move with Satan. Righteous trod in the countenance of the Almighty One. Them have the heart of demons. The children have the heart of a lion, I know. Evil a move with Satan. Righteous walk in the countenance of the Almighty One. Good people see hostility rising daily.
I don't believe in the, and this is just me, guys. I don't believe in a philosophy that says, Kevin, you can only marry a woman, and then on the white counterpart side, well, you white, you can only marry white people. No, I think it ultimately comes down to, does this sister meet your needs? Does he meet your needs? Okay? Does he truly love you? Okay, because guess what? There are black men now. When you look at the issue of domestic violence, it ain't a white man that's kicking that black woman's behind. It ain't a white man that's beating her upside her head. It ain't a white man that's sexually violating her. When you look at the rise of domestic violence, it's at the hands of us as men. It's at the hands of us as black men that will allow that sister to go out and work while we lay up on our lazy behind watching video games. So I didn't mean to get animated here, but what I'm saying is, y'all, I'm tired of our men disrespecting our dumb rappers calling black women bees and hoes.
All right.
Now, it ain't the white man that's calling them that. At least not publicly, in a song. But our brothers do it. Rihanna's shaking her behind.
So based on that, based on what you just said right there, Brother Chief, do you think that's grounds for the sister to date outside of race? Do you think the statements you just made?
Yes.
You think that's grounds to date outside of race?
Well, here's what happens, priest, that because a lot of our sisters have been so mistreated at the hands of our brothers, that it has driven some of our sisters outside the race, because the white man, some of them feel, knows how to treat me. The white man, if he's going to court me, he's going to pay for my meal.
Manager GEN.YAHANNA, sir. Comment?
Hey, first I'd like to thank you all for inviting me. I really appreciate it. Yes, sir. I'd like to say all praises to Yahweh, Hashem Yahushua. I myself would be either dead or in prison or in some horrible place had it not been for some brothers that thought it worthwhile to teach me the Bible and show me a different path. You know, if you go into a dealership and you buy a brand new car and they hand you the keys and you drive that car out of that dealership, if you look in the glove compartment, there's a manual in that glove compartment. And the manual is in that car to show you how to drive a car. How to turn the radio on, where the spare tire is at, where the jack is at. Without that manual, you was going to have a hard time driving that car, right or wrong. You got to figure out if it's a 5-speed, is it a 6, am I driving an automatic, do I got 4-wheel drive, what am I doing in this car? By the time you get to home, you be done taught the car. Well, there's a manual for human beings too. And that manual we've ignored. And it's called the Bible. And if we just read that manual and do what it says the same way you do with a car, we'd solve all our problems. And when it comes to black women, we got to stop lying to black women. Or we got to stop appeasing black women and smiling in their face and telling them all the things they like to hear, because we destroying black women with that bullshit that we do every day. Okay? We killing these black women. These black women don't have no life. They horrible as they could be. Everybody know it. They in hell. They fighting tooth and nail and getting destroyed at the same time. Why don't we just tell them the truth? Okay? Why don't we tell them the truth? If I came to your house, any of you in this room, and I pulled out a gun, and I took your house, your woman, your car, your money, your job possibly, and brought you this close to the end of your life, you would do whatever you could to stop me. Well, a white man in America passed laws that give a black woman the power to do just that. And those laws are hard to resist when you angry with a man. When he tell you, stop using that credit card, you running up too much money. It's hard not to pick up that phone and use that power and wipe his life out. So before we turn around and tell a black man that he got to stop going, which he don't need to be hitting a woman. I agree with you on that. But before we go and tell him to stop going berserk on these women, we better figure out why he's going berserk. We tired of it, but we ain't figured out why. And the reason why is because you done put a gun to his face and expect him to smile and tell you how wonderful you are while you got a gun to the man's face. You shouldn't hit a woman. You don't need to hit a woman if you got knowledge of the Bible. You got knowledge of the Bible, you will never have to put your hands on a woman. You barely will have to raise your voice in your house. You barely would have to do anything other than tell her just the direction and the things that the two of you going to build together. But boy, if you lie to women, if you gas their head up, and you don't tell them the truth, and then when they don't act according to the way you think they should, then you shocked and amazed, and you want to now beat their behind down the street till the cops come. Okay? Our sisters is monsters in this kingdom. Let me just say this, if I could, Captain Holland. I ain't going to stay long on it, but I want to say this because people get the wrong impression about the Hebrew Israelite. We love black women. You become an Israelite in the I.S.U.P.K, you are not allowed to go with no other woman at all. You can't get no Chinese woman to be in our organization. You can't get no white woman. You can't do none of that. And the reason why is because our women are precious.
That's right.
But our women have never heard anybody tell them the truth. That they are monsters.
That's right.
Wow.
That they treating themselves and the brothers like hell. And the brothers is doing it right back. And the reason why? Because nobody want to go in the glove compartment and read the book and do what it says.
All right. That was some heavy comments to Commander Gen.YAHANNA.
Yes, them have the heart of a pagan. The children have the heart of a lion, I know. Evil a move with Satan. Righteous treading the countenance of the Almighty One. Them have the heart of demons. The children have the heart of a lion, I know. Evil a move with Satan. Righteous walk in the countenance of the Almighty One. Poor people see hostility rising daily. Ignorant multiply brutality. I see that they run gone left mommy. Fi struggle the hard road with 5 beginning. Our I see baby having baby. Nothing that happen now.